Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back to work on this really cool mailing envelope ephemera holder. This one is a Christmas one. I neglected to tell you that these were practice ones that I was doing, and I had a little bit of the Clement paper, and I will finish this. I do have enough of the Clement paper to finish it, and it'll be kind of a unique artsy one. And the other one was totally done with scrap papers that were unloved anymore, so they were bits and pieces. So sorry about the confusion there, but yes, it is a Christmas one, and as you can see, we're into the Christmas paper now. So I have cut out pieces, and these two I'm not sure about yet. So I'm going to take these off for right this second. And the first thing we're going to do is open this, and we're going to start right here. Now, I talked about putting a belly band over here, and I decided against that. And I decided to put this as a belly band right here. So I need to look now. If that's a little too big, I have to trim it down or something. I think it might be okay. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of glue on there. Oops, look at that. Pulled the whole thing off. Good heavens. Oh, the things we don't think will happen that do. Oh my goodness. I did go around this with ink. Hang on. Liberty. She's into something, honey. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of, I probably called this ink a minute ago, glue.
Dog found her Christmas present.
She found her Christmas present?
Yeah.
Oh no! Is she carrying it around? Can you believe that? The dog found her Christmas present. Oh my gosh. Crazy dog. What are you going to do? Huh? Wait. What are we going to do? Okay. I think... Now I could make this a double belly band, or I could... You know how I love that secret pocket? This could be a little secret pocket here. So let's secret pocket it. We're going to glue on 3 sides. Oh yeah, baby, we need a sweet secret pocket. It'll be a baby pocket. That will be what it is. Carefully lining it up. Pushing it down and letting it glue, glue, glue. Okay. So there's that. Now let's see what else I have here. I have those. Those are for the other side. Okay. So that finishes that belly band. Now we're just going to let it dry, and while it's drying I'm going to close it up and hope it doesn't squish the glue out. I'm going to be careful with it so I don't squish the glue out. And I want to show you this piece right here. What I've done here is I've cut this page down, and then I applied this slit with my sharp box knife, my box cutter knife. I didn't cut it out perfect. I didn't think it needed to be perfect. So we're going to glue that over here, but before we do that, I have to make something that is under it, at least this way. Because otherwise, from here down, it will show through here that it's just this white. While that is okay with some, it's probably not going to work for me. I could use that, but the trees are going the wrong way. Oh, could do some of that. And really, I wouldn't even mind if it was this one. Let's see. That one doesn't quite fit either. Let's see here, my dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I do have some green paper in here that is thinner. This is probably copy weight paper. It's copy dyed by Triple V Vintage. Why, thank you, my dear. It's beautiful, as always. And we'll just take one of these. And let's see which one. We'll just take one of these. It only needs to be from there. It doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be what? Well, let's see. Okay, I know what we'll do. I'll make it just a little bit smaller than this one. I'm thinking. Sorry about that. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking so much. Okay, here we go. This smells so good. It has the scent of fresh early morning coffee. Your first cup. And you're like, oh, hallelujah, the coffee pot turned on. The coffee is made. I'm up. And I'm ready to roll because my coffee is so good. Okay, so we're going to take this one. We're going to glue it down on here, inside of the lines. It's just to make an extra little cover piece. I'm not really going to see it other than when you open the pocket. And, oops, I glued myself. Really not going to see it. Not worried about adjustments on this piece. I just want to get it glued down. So I'm just creating a block for the paper to go down on. It'll look nice if you peek in the hole in the pocket. Let me do this. This will be easier. My husband was driving home yesterday from out of town and pouring down rain. And all of a sudden, the wiper broke off the car and flew off into the ditch somewhere. he couldn't retrieve it. And, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, now when we glue this, we're going to glue, well, let's just start right here. Oh. Okay, and on this bottom part, do not put glue in here. But over here, it's a free-for-all. I should have used the adjusting glue. And we'll glue it down right there, so if anything slips, it won't slip down into that pocket any further. And then, so things don't fall out of the pocket, we'll just close up the bottom. Okay? If I glued it right, it's going to work. If I glued it wrong, well, then it won't work, will it? This may be off a little bit just because of how I trimmed that with the scissor, remember? Okay, so there's our beautiful little pocket. Oh boy, that coffee paper, the coffee dyed paper, it just, oh my goodness, it smells good. Must want a coffee. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to trim that, and it's just because, well, you know, I was off on my trimming there. So there's a very cool little pocket, and now you can see that you can't see the white under there, but you can see some green. So it's like, oh, there's more poinsettias back there. So coming over to this side of the page, I decided to continue this. This was up here like this, and it had more. But I decided to continue it over here. And we will glue this one down, just like so. Okay? Alright. Let's go to the Fabri-Tac, because I do want it to be, I want to be able to adjust it if I have to. God, this smells, gosh, this smells like stale beer. Ugh. That was a weird scent. Haven't been around stale beer in forever. Okay, going to glue that down on there as carefully as I can. I may not have to trim these up. Well, that one I will, but if the white is showing, we will just go around it with ink. Okay, so there's that one. And now I wanted to use this as a pocket down here. So it's going to go just like this. I think that'll be very pretty. I think we should put just a little thumb notch in this one. Here's a little, well, it's not the smallest one I have, but I think think it'll make a mighty fine notch. See how fine and mighty it is? It's fine and mighty. Oh yeah. These are not giant pockets, so we don't have to worry about giant things that we're going to put in them because giants won't fit. No giants allowed. Too much glue. I find that glue very hard to measure accurately when it comes out of the tube. Okay. I think that's okay. Hopefully, I didn't get the glue too close to the edge there. And of course I did. Let me just shove this down in there, and I'm going to take some of that glue out of that. Just by inserting that and pulling it back out. There we go. And now we have that much done. So let's go back to this piece right here. I have this one for the bottom, like so. I think we'll go ahead and apply it, and then I might have to trim around it a little bit. Because remember, I had to angle cut these just slightly. And I did not ink these. This was the one with the circles on it, and I didn't really want to cut circles out. I have circle cutters, but do they work? Not really. You know, it could be operator error, but you know, I've tried so many different ones. And I think the best one is to use the die cut machine and find a circle that'll fit it. So if I can find that, then I have a few left right here that we could trim out if I can find something that'll fit them. I don't know. Did you see that right there? Okay, right here it is. There we go. I'm going to put the camera further out. So I got to watch my favorite little show last night. What is that, you might ask? Well, it's The Grinch. I love The Grinch. I love the cartoon one. I love them all. I also watched a Henry Winkler vintage Scrooge. And Scrooge is my absolute favorite Christmas shows. I love all the versions that they have out, and I love to watch them. It's just nice. It feels good. It gets me out of any cranky spirits I might have. No, I don't usually have cranky spirits at Christmas. Okay, so there is that one. Let's go up here. And we're going to put this one up here. I hope it fits. Doesn't look like it will, does it? I guess it will if I get it on there correctly. Let me turn this around. It'll be upside down to you. Sorry about that. We'll ink it. So I'm maybe gone for the next few days. We have company that's going to be here and from Thursday night until Monday morning. I'm very excited. It'd be nice to have company. And then we'll have a bunch of family over on Sunday before the person heads home. Just a quick trip, but it'll be beautiful nonetheless. So I probably won't be back until Monday afternoon, because I'm going to be very busy talking and visiting and catching up, and oh gosh, it'll be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, the bottom pocket is going to be here. See? Now, it's just a little tuck spot, and that's okay. I'm kind of thinking, though, I wonder if I want to cut this little rail off right here. Because that's just going to get in the way. So, I figured out what's wrong with my blade. Not the blade, it's this wire. It has glue on it. Okay, let's see if this fits better now. No, because it has to be trimmed on each end. So I'm going to trim this one first so it's straight. And now we'll trim the other side. Well, you know, I can't trim it straight because the pocket's at an angle. I forgot. Won't hurt if it's straight. It'll stay out of the way if it is a straight cut. Oh no. Where did it go? I lost it, you guys. Let's try that again. Bring this back over. Set this back down. Oh yeah, right there. I'll make it slightly darker. And boy, you set it down right here and you can't hardly even see it. Now these pockets, we want them to be flat because we don't want everything to fall out of them when this flips up. So it's going to be just like a little tight pocket that ephemera slips into. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I like it. Whoops. Don't wrinkle like that. That is not happy. That's not a happy wrinkle. That's a she's in a hurry wrinkle. That's how I got my wrinkles. I've been in a hurry. And we may add little bits of lace or something to this. That will come after we get done with this part. Okay, just a little bit, Ange. You don't need very much. I think the other glue would work better for pocket to pocket. But let's see if this works. Being very gentle, I'm not squishing all the glue out. Trying to keep it off my fingers as much as possible. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. And the next one, we shall have to decide. There's a stripe. I don't want a stripe. I want this. Do we want this to be here or to be an upper tuck? If we want it to be an upper tuck, I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit. But it is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, you just can't resist it. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to cut this little piece off here first. The gold piece. Otherwise, it's too wide of a pocket and it just doesn't even make sense. So we'll trim that little piece off. I'll throw that over there. Now, if I trim off the other one, this is probably a good size upper tuck. I don't know, let's have a look at it before I toss my idea aside. I think that would actually work. We could put, what could we put in there? You know. Oh yeah, if we had some little cards we could put them right up there, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Okay. I wonder if it needs to be a little more shallow though. I think I will make it just a little more shallow, and then we can run a little strip of velvet across there or something. No, because that'll bulk it up too much. I guess it might be fine. Maybe we could cut this little ribbon off and put it right here. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to cut it right at the gold. Oh, let me cut this one first. I'm going to cut the red ribbon off. And we're going to glue it up here. Let's do that. I'm going to glue it right along that white line. So that means that I need to cut it off right about here, right below that white line. Right here. Oh, I like that better already. Do 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 do. Okay. So we're going to treat this like a piece of washi tape, aren't we? Oh, no. Before I do that, I want to trim this again. I'm going to trim it close to this ball because I think we're going to end up getting one in the other side too. Okay, there, yep, right there. We're going to cut that one right in half. Okay, going to cut that off. I'll get this out of the way because I know that this cut's crooked if it's sitting crooked. Oh, that's so pretty. Wouldn't that make a cute little pocket? Okay. We won't be putting ephemera in it today. I have some different ideas for putting a letter in it and stuff. Oh, let's ink this. Do you see that? I was trying to drop the inking dauber. You know, I am not very good at embossing. I need to practice. I was telling that to Celeste because she did suggest that if I had used the embossing stuff that would have been better. And I know that. But I just don't use it that often. So I think what I will do is put my heat gun tool over there with my embossing stuff. You know, because that's where it should be, is with my mixed media. And that way, when I want to emboss, it's all together. And I don't have to hunt around for everything. Wouldn't that be a cool idea? What do you think? Okay, that is going to go right there. Ooh, I like it. Let's cut that off right there on those little lines. Okay, we're going to use this glue. If it comes out, doesn't come out, well, maybe we won't use it. And this is a brand new tip too, but you know what I've done is I've left the lid off of it a couple times. It seals up anyway, but that's the problem, is the little glue hole, little nib there, seals up. And that's the problem. It glues itself shut. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That worked out perfect. And we just cut it apart and remade it into this fancy little piece. Look at that. We don't need to put any velvet pieces on it. So let's put this right up here. We're only going to glue on 3 sides because this is an upper tuck. If you want to call this one by its first name, its name is upper tuck. And don't get glue all in the wrong place like I just did, because that doesn't help. I'm just gluing along. Chat, chat, chat. I should have time to get a video made tomorrow before company comes. Oops. Oh, that was not smart. Getting excited about my company. Okay, look at this, guys. Look. So pretty. It is so, so pretty. Now, I should have used the other glue. Do you see what it's doing? Goes along. Ooh, warp. Warp. Down. Oh, warp. It warped. It warped. It warped. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I might have got that one on the line just a little bit too much. So I'll probably have to run a thing through there to try and give it an extra crease. I left enough down here. Okay. This is as far as we're going today. Simple, simple. It's not very hard. I still haven't picked something for over here. you know, we'll probably put a pocket in there or something. I don't want to put a belly band this way because if I do that, then things can fall out so easy. But you know what? Look. Look at this. Any one of these would make a beautiful pocket over here. Oh, like this vintage Merry Christmas or the tree, the birds. I'm excited. Let's take a peek really quick. Yes, we can cut them down a little bit further, but I think they would work. I mean, the tree we could cut off the right there, the Christmas. I don't know, maybe it won't work. Are these the same size? Yes. But and we could also do this part. But look at that cat. Isn't that cute? And the house is perfect. Because we already have a house over here. We could have a house in town. I'm very excited about this. I think this will be a really cool envelope for somebody to get in the mail. So the card is too big, but we could score that and fold a little bit under, and then it would be a pocket that wouldn't be quite as tight, and you could put more items in it. So let's just see what happens if we score that. Right here. There will be little scores, not big ones. You know, they won't be giant. Okay, fold that under, and fold this one under, like so. Oh, I like it. Yeah. Okay, let me crease that pocket a little bit so it will lay down a little better. And then I'm just going to angle that slightly so it stays out of the way of anything that gets put into here. I'm going to use this glue. Not going to put the bottom one on it. There we go. Right smack dab here, and it will be perfect. Look at that. And it's still matching up with the houses and stuff that we already have. don't want to press it down too hard because I just want the glue to dry. I don't want it to be squished out. Okay. There we go. Now we have our pockets. We actually have quite a few. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a belly band and a secret pocket here. So 8 plus a belly band. Isn't that cool? This is very nice. I'm extremely excited about it. Yeah, look at that. It just goes and goes and goes. Just give you a better idea? No, not really. Isn't that fun? Fun, fun, fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's wonderful. So we have a pocket here. And we have this pocket over here. Let's put it this way. Like so. And then we have this one and these two. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay, so it goes like that. I probably should have cut this one down a little further, but I was afraid that it would tear. I'm going to go this way. But you have to go this way first. And then this way, and then this way. You can see I do need to cut that little piece off there. I think this has to go here, 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 and the closure of the envelope goes here. So it will, you know, if you decide to make one of these to mail it, remember, you have to probably have to put something on the side, and you know, some tape down here. I might have to rescore that a little bit deeper because I can see it's just getting too thick. So when I remake my other one, I will score this at 1/2 inch instead of an 1/8. Half or fourth of an inch instead of an 1/8. Yeah, about 1/4 inch, and then it would fold over properly. But I'm still going to be able to score that again, and we'll score it a couple of times, just one line after another. You know, every 1/16 of a thing, every small line, every 1/16. We'll make that so that it kind of gives a curve to the top up here, like so. And you can see it kind of curving over. Well, those score lines will help it to curve better. So, mailing, I would assume you would have to put some tape on both sides. But wait till you see. I have a certain paper I'm going to use here, so I think it's going to look great. And I think maybe on this one and this one, this may be where you would write your letter. It's just a thought. I'm not sure yet. I don't really want to put a lot of pockets in it, but I'm thinking about the letter now. How I want to put it. Yeah. So anyway, we'll catch that part tomorrow. I very much appreciate you hanging out with me today and creating this beautiful little piece. It's so much fun. So it is so much fun. I'm very excited about it. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you each have a great evening. I want to wish you health and happiness. Happy birthday wishes to Tammy, even though it's late. Tammy Van Antwerp. And that's all I got, except for big hugs.